Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, September 19th, 2014 on a Friday, the end of our trading week. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, sunny skies, white sandy beaches, absolutely beautiful outside today, and well, we're looking for lunch on the beach today. Traders, please let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview that is brought to you every single day before the London Open. Traders, we also have the Friday wrap-up, which is done after the New York close, where we review approximately 12 to 15 daily charts, looking basically at what happened this week and what we can expect in the future for next week. All right, traders, let's go over... And by the way, traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, 2008. I retired from the Fire Rescue Department in the great state of Florida, came on a 3-month holiday to Thailand, and traders, today, I'm still here enjoying life and trading the Forex markets every single day. And I truly enjoy talking with you 6 days a week. All right, traders, let's move over to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders.
You moved, did you?
Alright, traders. Sorry, I had to stop my recording there for a second. Let's get on to some of the news and commentary. The only news that's coming out today is we have core CPI year on year and month-on-month coming out 1 hour before the New York session opens. Commentary today is just watch your yen pairs. Yens are very weak, and anything with the yens are actually going in the other direction. So you want to sell the yen. Also watch your pound pairs today. Pound is very strong, as you'll see as we go through these charts, where the pound is really taken off. So just keep an eye on that. Remember, it is Friday, and you know what that means. Friday means profit taking, position squaring. So we might be open for some good trend trades, and put on your scalp hat. That's the best I can say. All right, traders, let's move over to the 60-minute charts. Traders, as usual, we are going to start with the euro dollar. Traders, this is a great trade setup with a great spot. You know, this is this big sell-off from the FOMC. Earlier in the week, you can see now that this has come all the way back up. We're in a absolutely prime position at the 61.8 Fibonacci level at 1.2925. You know, we're looking to sell this, take this all the way back down to the 2867 area, 2870 area, and just take this back down. But the current candlesticks that we're looking at, these are all indecision candles. So with this pair, I would wait for the London Open before you would enter into this trade. You're going to have to see what they're going to do, because these are all indecision candles, and they're all showing like no volatility, don't know who's in charge, the bears or the bulls. But position-wise, we're in a great spot. You just need to stick your stop right above the 200 exponential moving average. All right, traders, let's head over to the pound. Again, remember, I told you that the pound has been very strong. It's very bullish. It's bounced off that 200 exponential moving average earlier in the week, and it just has not turned around. It went up one time. That was FOMC. Came back down, and it's now continuing its position. So my issue is, I don't think this is going to pull back as far as like the 38.2%. So we're looking for this to pull back basically to the 61.8% at 1.6384. I think that would be a just a much easier route to go. I think it'd be easier to handle it that way. I don't think it's that big of an issue that way. So it's just, it is what it is. So we want to pull back. We sure don't want to buy here. We don't want to buy into resistance. However, again, we have, now this is about an hour. It's about an hour old. So we're in indecision time. So we're going to have to wait for the London Open to make a decision on what we're going to do. Now, if we get a red candle at the London Open, you're going to have to short it. I would think we short it because it's at resistance. But remember, you're only going to get it down to that 50% fib, and you're going to get out. So it's going to be a scalp trade. Other than that, wait for it to come back for our entry at 1.6374. Let's go over to the crazy Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar has been in a range for the last 2 days, and I'd like to see this come back up to the 38.2. Again, I don't know if that's going to happen today. That would be wonderful if it did. That'd be a nice 50 pip trade, 45 pip trade, and that would be great. Our stop, again, is just above the 200 exponential moving average. You can even tighten that up a little bit. You don't have to put your stop that far away. You can probably bring it down a little bit, make it a little bit easier. But I don't even want to be selling the Aussie dollar. Remember, the dollar is so strong right now. That's all I want to be buying is the US dollar. All right, let's move over to the Euro Aussie. The Euro Aussie has been bullish. However, it's in this 73 pip range for a long time. And it hasn't done anything in 2 days. And basically, we're still in the same position we were yesterday. I would rather sell this than buy it. So I'd like to see this come up to resistance and sell it at 1.4415. Or if it comes back down to that 50% and breaks through it, which is the bottom of the range, at 1.4316, take it down. Just be careful that, remember, at 4,300, that's a psychological level, and you're going to see a bounce there. So I'd much rather it continue up to resistance, and then let's sell it back down. Because I don't think it's going to pop resistance. I don't think there's enough energy to do that. So I would expect this, I would want this to go back to resistance and then take it down. I'm really not eager on shorting this, just down to the 200. I just don't think there's enough pips there. Interesting pair, but has done nothing for the last 2 days. Here's a Euro Yen. This is another one that absolutely just took off. Again, this is a Yen pair. Remember, I told you the Yens are extremely weak, and if you look at your charts, a scale of charts, you'll see that they're all weak. There's really nothing you can do. So basically, what can I say? Get in there and do it. And we need to pull back. I sure am not buying here. I don't care how far up it goes. There's no way to get in this. I mean, even if it went down to a 15-minute chart, it looks almost identical, okay, and a 30-minute chart. So we need to pull back. The only way I picked that area to pull back at 140.13 was that was past support. And that's basically how I'm looking at it. If it pulls back closer to that 200 exponential moving average, that's great. But I don't see a change of trend here to the downside. So we're just looking for the pullback, and then we'll take this back to the upside. All right, our last chart of the day on a Friday is the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar has been acting kind of a little funky lately. We've been bearish in the New Zealand dollar for a long time. Now it's basically turned bullish, then it's turned bearish, and now we're back in a bullish mode. I do not want to buy the New Zealand dollar. I want to sell the New Zealand dollar. I expect the New Zealand dollar to be weak. I expect dollar strength here. So I'm waiting for this to break this trend line with a retest. It needs to come back, retest that trend line, and then we can take this down. And I'm looking at basically 0.8160. That would be the best area, I would think, for a good sell trade on the New Zealand dollar. Is it going to happen today, folks, on a Friday? I don't know. Look at this amount of hours that this has been in an uptrend. These people are eventually going to take profits, which is good for the trade if we're going to take this to the short side. So just keep an eye on it. Again, I would not do nothing with the New Zealand dollar until the London Open. And to be honest with you, probably New York. London lunch, New York, that area, that's probably the best way to look at that trade. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends, FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. Traders, I wish you a happy weekend break. Enjoy your break. Relax, re-energize, get ready for next week, another busy trading week ahead. And again, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, sunny skies, white sandy beaches, and it looks like lunch on the beach. All right, my friends, take care now, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.